Hey guys, welcome back to Reddit Drama. Make sure hit the like and subscribe button now for more videos like these. Now let's get in today's story video. My GF cheated on me, told my best friend, and he did nothing. Hi all, I just need to vent because I literally have no one to talk about all this. Would really appreciate if someone takes the time to read the entire text. If not, here is a TL. Dr. I, 23M, broke up with my GF of 5 years, 23F, 8 months ago. This was directly after it came out that she cheated on me 2019 with her roommate. She admitted it to my best friend, but he did nothing. I feel betrayed by both. Long version. So the situations 2019 was like this. My GF moved into a new place and very soon opened up to me that she was attracted to her roommate and that the attraction was mutual. That roommate was in an open relationship with another girl at that time. She told me with the hope that I would be accepting of an open relationship. This caused a lot of trouble in our relationship, and I made it clear from the beginning that I do not accept if they kiss, have sex or anything. It was a very troublesome time and we almost broke up, but in the end I talked to both her and her roommate and they both promised to me that they would not be intimate. I also told both of them that I expect them to be honest, because I know it would cause me psychological harm to be lied on, and that I'd be fine with breaking up with her right now, if it's necessary. Our relationship was very rocky at that time, but it got better as it became clear that there was no more attraction between the two of them. She also wanted to move out soon afterwards. In hindsight, I think she lost attraction as she realized that he was sleeping with other girls too, and she felt treated like an object by him probably. In that time I talked a lot to my best friend about my distrust and my fear of her cheating on me, and he was one of the few people that I could rely on at that time. In the time frame 2020 to 2021, the time after she moved out from that roommate, that best friend became more friendly with my GF, which I was happy about, because it is great if your friends and GF get along well. After some time she apparently came out to him about the fact that she had sex with her roommate during that time and never talked to me about it. And even though my friend knew my opinion on this, that is, that I was afraid of being psychologically harmed by being lied on and not afraid of breaking up with a cheater, did nothing. He did not tell her it was wrong, he did not tell her that she should tell me about it, and he did not tell me about it, he chose to remain silent. Even worse. 2 weeks before I broke up with her, she accidentally in a conversation admitted to having kissed her roommate. I was shocked by this, because it was completely out of the question for me that they would do that. I immediately lost my trust and respect towards her, but she still swore that she did not have sex and claimed she would have forgotten to tell me about it. The first thing I did upon hearing this was contacting my best friend and meeting him to tell him about this. He reacted in a very strange way. He was very shocked to hear this, but very slow to respond. I could not put my finger on what it was at that time. He was empathetic, but he told me that I should try to trust her. I also had the idea of contacting the roommate and demand from him that he tells me the entire truth of what happened, but he advised me against that because in his opinion I cannot build a relationship upon distrust. All whilst knowing the truth that she cheated on me. All this only came out because that very friend talked to one mutual friends of all three of us. Luckily she was the only person in that situation that seemed to have any kind of moral grounding, and she pressured my GF to tell me the truth. Which she finally did. I gave my GF the opportunity to explain herself, she did, and then I broke up with her. I am still shook to the core by all this. It's been 8 months and it still hurts like it did at the first day. I feel like I've been betrayed by the two people I trusted most, and I don't know how to deal with it. I have always been an introverted person. It is hard for me to open up to others, and now I don't even know how I can ever be able to trust someone again. I have no one to talk to about this, because I broke up contact with most of my other friends as well, because they still associate with my GF and I really don't want her in my life. I am also shocked by the lack of moral convictions that my friends seem to have. They all continue to hang out with her, even though they know what she's done and what it has done to me. I have some remaining friends, but these friendships are either superficial or they live in another city. I have a supportive family, but I cannot really talk to them about things like this in the way that I need to. I am looking for a psychotherapist now and hope it will help me to get out of this. I never meet friends at the moment, but otherwise, I try to take good care of myself as best as I can. I eat healthy, work out, sleep well, never consume alcohol or drugs, and I spend most of my time at work or learning programming or other skills to keep my mind preoccupied. I don't engage in self-harm and never would. Thanks to anyone who read through the entire text. I don't even have any questions. I just needed to get this out of my system, but I would appreciate to hear thoughts. Update, I explained my entire story in another thread, if someone is interested. It's been 6 months since I posted that and my situation only got worse, even though I am doing therapy now. I am still completely socially isolated, Because my entire friend circle wants to remain friends with my ex, who cheated on me and lied for 2 years about it and also told it to my former best friend who was complicit in the lie. I have broken off contact with most of my friends, but I think I will actually have to cut ties to every single one of them, because they all are still in contact with her. Am I demanding too much from them if I want them to exclude her? She has plenty friends of her own. I do not have a single remaining friend that is not in contact with her. She even ested one of my friends. My entire life collapsed 13 months ago and nobody seems to care. And all of this because I trusted her and let her into my life. I didn't do anything wrong, yet now I'm the person that isolates himself. Not her. And I don't even want revenge, I only want to go separate ways but without losing all of my friends. But I think it's too late for that now. I am still completely torn from what has happened. What kind of effed up world are we living in where cheating is socially accepted like this? How will I ever be able to trust anyone ever again? I hate the fact that I have to start from zero again now socially, but also with the additional impediment of massive trust issues because of what she has done to me. I hope I will have better news in a future update. Story 2. GF, 20F, wants to take a break from me, 23M, after cheating and reconciliation. It all started when my long-distance GF of 2 years, who I love more than myself, met a guy near her place and became friends with him. She told me he is her friend and he is the only person there with her who matches her vibes and gets along. I was happy that she got a new friend. But then, she started ignoring me, going to places with him alone. I got a little jealous at first. But then she started comparing me to him. Look at the way he dresses, look at his body, you should work out, etc. Actually, she used to tell me to do this before too, but I wasn't consistent with going to the gym, etc. But when she started comparing me, I lost it. I asked her to set her boundaries. She jokingly said how she craves physical attention and wants to kiss him and he likes her. I thought that was a joke but understood that a-hole is into her. I told her to set her boundaries because he likes her. This broke into a huge fight and she told me she wants to have fun too, and she wants a break from me. She also said I made her cry on her birthday and I'm not giving her enough attention, which is partly true because I had a lot of stressful things happening and I slacked off a little. That was my mistake and I agree. I said no, that's not possible. We fought that night and she told she's tired and hung up. But in the morning she said she went out with him to the beach and ended up in his place and nothing happened. That broke my heart, but I still believed her. This broke into huge fights and we didn't talk for 2 days. After 2 days, she told me she kissed him. Broke my heart into pieces. Her primary concern after her confession was, OSHT, what will my friends think of me? Didn't do anything else physical and I still believe her. She said she was sorry and wants only me. And she needed a break to clear her head. I fell for it. I said okay and I will give her the break, but we have to be exclusive and she needs to get rid of that a-hole from her life. But she insisted on wanting to be friends with him and she wants to see other people while on the break, but after some time we will get back together. I really loved her. This was too much to bear. I went no contact after this and said we need to break up then. Now, a few days later she called me crying. I had told her earlier I don't want to see her. We were planning to meet in August after 2 long years and she destroyed it, but she cried and asked to meet her just once. She also said she wants to be with just me and no one else. She will go no contact with that a-hole. Still, she wants to be on a break for like 1 year and start fresh. She agreed to be exclusive. I fell for it again because I still am not able to forget her and I want to forgive her and trust her again. I know I am doing a mistake, but the heart wants what it wants.